Have you always wanted to fly but you never had the time or the money to go for a full pilot's license? In this video I'm going to share with you how you can quickly take to the skies without breaking the bank. Welcome everyone to Aviator Inspirations. On this channel I talk about aviation and answer your questions about the pilot profession. So if you're new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. This week I'm going to talk about the recreational pilot permit, everything from requirements to privileges and most importantly the cost. So let's jump right in. So why even go for your recreational pilot permit? Well, first and foremost, you can start flying for fun. You can fly any 4-seat airplane with only one passenger in Canada, but you can easily upgrade your recreational pilot permit later to a full private pilot license. The requirements for this are simple. All you need is to be 14 years old. 14 years old. That's right, you only have to be 14 years old to start flying. However, to get the recreational pilot permit, you have to be 16 years old. You also need a Category 4 medical that you can easily get from your family doctor. Now the course requirements are a minimum of 25 hours of flight time, 15 hours with an instructor, and 5 hours solo by yourself. You also have to do a ground school because you have to pass a Transport Canada written test, and the passing mark is 60%. How long can you expect all this training to take? Well, that's all up to you. You can get it done in 3 to 4 weeks if you commit yourself full time to the flight training. But if you don't have that much time to spare, you can get it done in 2 to 3 months if you fly twice a week. So my recommendation is commit as much time as you can because you'll save the most amount of money and you'll get it done quite quickly. Now on to the most important part is the cost. How much can you expect to pay for your recreational pilot permit? Now the numbers I'm going to provide are going to be the average in Canadian dollars, so you can expect to pay a little bit more or less depending on how quickly you get the training done and how much the school charges. So for the dual portion, it's approximately $4,000. The 5 hours of solo are going to cost you $1,500. Most schools recommend taking the ground school, so that's $400, and you'll need the books and supplies, which is another $400. Lastly, the flight test, medical fees, and exam fees are going to cost you $700. That brings the total to $7,000 for the recreational pilot permit. Of course, that is based on the minimum 25 hours of flight time, which is very rare to achieve unless you commit to it on a full-time basis. Most people will go over that number, so you can average your flight training cost to be about $7,000 to maybe $9,000. So as a recommendation, make sure you start with the full amount, and if you finish earlier, then you save the money. If you don't, then you don't have to stop and waste any more time. You can get all the flight training accomplished right away. So there you have it. If flying has always been your dream or on your bucket list, take a month-long vacation or pluck away at it at your own convenience, and you'll be soaring the skies in no time. Question of the week. How long did it take you to get your recreational pilot permit? And do you have any tips that help you succeed? And as always, if you have aviation-related questions, put them down in the comment section, and I'll make sure to cover them in a future episode. If you found value in this video, hit the like button. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.